I didn't properly adjust everything. I fricked it up.
Oh no.
Let me move there. And then where is the group reactives? I knew I wasn't doing something. I knew I, like, hadn't done something right. But I couldn't think for the life of me what that was. Now I remember. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another session of Pokemon Chaordic World. Thank you for the plus 1k to the players. Very much appreciated. So, before we start off today, we got a lot of, like, little things to go over, like, the training stuff that happened last stream, bunch of stuff. I also just need to, I've just got to check real quick, like, on some stuff, because I just realized, yep. I knew it was, I could tell something was weird. So, first of all, one big thing is, with the PC, I'm going to try and start recording the sessions. So that means that, this is going to be kind of like a test to see how that works and how that goes. So, if all goes according to plan, today's session should have, even if we, like, disconnect or anything, it should stay as, like, one, full VOD. That's only if it goes to plan. So, it's gonna be, like, a kind of, like, we'll see what happens there. But, we got a bunch of stuff for, like, what they've, learned for the little training session that they were having. A bunch of training sessions. We're gonna have more and more of those. I'm gonna try and, like, give you guys more stuff to do. If you were chilling, like, watching me, like, earlier this week, you, might know what this is about, but I decided to do some work on the overall game. One of them being that, I've decided to, do a little bit more of a change to the way the NPCs kind of, like, gain their benefits. Before it was just, once they get to level, rank 5, they get a skill and that was it. Now I'm gonna make it so that every 4 ranks that an NPC has, the players can decide to give them the benefit of one of the following. A type mastery skill. So, like, one of their, like, type masteries that they have, they gain a skill for it. A passive bonus to one stat. So, like, a straight +1 to a roll. So, like, for instance, you could possibly make it so that Star has a +1 to his rolls. So, technically, he'd have a +4 currently. Or a rank up of one of their Pokemon. And that includes the actual rank up bonuses that the players would get. Now, this could also mean for enemies as well. So, that being said, if an enemy is ranked up, the players will be able to choose how that kind of affects it. Whether it's if it's an enemy, I'll probably choose the stat, but we'll see what happens. So there are a few that have yet to be doled out stats. I'm going to ask the players later when they're all here. Obviously, as you can see, we're currently down 1. We're going to be down a Phantom for this session. So, we're not gonna worry about this stuff until later, but I just wanted to kind of just put it out there for right now. But we also have 2 new abilities. We have Jay's Change is Good. Once per session, while Jay is with the party, one player may gain the following trait while losing access to an ability of their choice. Reroll any 1s during the entire session. And then Milia, Shy Support. While in the party, Milia can reduce the penalty of a failed willpower roll once per session. So they get a little bit of support for having Jay and Milia in the team. The next thing to go over is that I've increased our gacha pool. The gacha pool is now at 20. So, from now on, This is the dice we shall use. I've changed up some names. We're going to go over them simple and quick over here. Jirachi is what it is as usual. Next up is Injustice. Pick one penalty that, can you, 1 second, just move your hands out of the way? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need to read it all. Pick one penalty that stays till the end of the session. Every Pokemon on your team is reduced to half HP. So that means, like, even if you heal them, basically their maximum HP will be reduced to half. Enemies roll with advantage against you, or one resistance for each Pokemon on your team becomes a weakness. So this is I'm gonna give a little bit more risk to their rolls. So, this will only be effective, though, for a session. So if you roll at the end of a session, you kind of dodged a bullet.
I see.
Newfound thing has been changed a little bit. Gain one human item that boosts your affinity slightly with a random type of Pokemon. So, for instance, I looked around. I could only see one person that had it. I might be wrong. Maybe someone else has it. So I'll give you guys some. I'll go and do a little like thing for that later. But effectively, Mio found a net and gave a little spare net to Robin. Lets him have a +1 to being friends with bugs. I randomized that, by the way.
Okay. So Arceus took the wheel again, I guess.
Yep. Number 4. Meowth, it's been changed to now have Foxtail's image, because, he's your, sugar daddy. Number 5 is Rival. An NPC in the world suddenly hates you, regardless of if they met you or not. Increased difficulty raising affinity cannot be influenced by gacha.
Holy shit.
So this is now the rogue card I've added in on this.
I like it.
Yeah. Arceus stays as altered type. We have adoption stays as what it was. Voltorb is now lose access to all skills of one class for one session. Can stack. Choice of which class is up to the player. So instead of losing, because we kind of skip this a lot, and I do feel bad about that. So what we're gonna do instead from now on is when you get a Voltorb, you pick one of your classes. Every ability in that class list cannot be used. Certain ones will still be allowed depending on for instance, with Olive with Bugcatcher, if she can't she probably would just not be able to access 2 of her Pokemon because of the benefit that Catcher gives her, but they'd still be on her person. She just wouldn't be able to access them, like the Pokeball's shut down or something like that. So it'd be kind of playing with rules a little bit.
I see.
9 is map. Gain knowledge of the surrounding area. Was Mom knows. I think we had it as map before. I decided to rechange it back over because we have Sootle and Mom knows, so I figured we could just have fun with that. I also decided to make it Heather because, she's watching you. Especially you, Robin. Shifter,
I've done
a new
nothing
one.
wrong.
Shifter is roll 1d4. Spend that many sessions as a Pokemon. Players can understand you if they have your type. You understand all Pokemon. NPC humans cannot understand you. I will say this, if you roll this, you won't just become your Mystery Dungeon Pokemon. You'll have less choice in the matter of what you become. I'll say that it will probably become one of your 3 masteries, but I'll probably just randomize it at that point.
I see. I like it.
Yep.
So what you're saying is there's a chance for Robin to become a Ditto.
Yes. Let's see.
Ooh.
Rosa has now changed. Instead of giving you a TM, Rosa now delivers you an egg. Pikachu stays the same. Balance. Lower one stat in your style set, raise one stat in one of your other sets. So, for instance, a brain trainer loses one of their points. It just decreases by 1, and then you raise a point by 1. So, for some, it may not affect your rolls. Others, it could affect your rolls, depending on if you're on an odd number or an even number. Catcher has stayed the same. Shadow. The next boss you face gains a legendary action, max of 3 stack. Victory gives rewards. So I've changed it so it's a little bit more clear now. From now on, if you get a shadow, and it makes it easier for me as well, so I don't have to like go and be like, oh, what the hell do I do to make it harder? They just get a legendary action. So you basically just make a boss into an even more difficult boss.
Yeah, that's fair.
Chaos Reigns stays the same. Fashion stays the same. Sparkles. If the trainer has a Pokemon with an abnormality, that Pokemon becomes a Delta species and can evolve. If not, one Pokemon gains an abnormality. So what I did when we started off was that abnormalities were something that would make Pokemon unable to evolve. From now on, I sometimes forget about that. I won't lie. I think I did for Hattie. So we're gonna like have this as a way of like being like, haha, it now makes sense in the universe.
I see.
Sutol stays the same, and then finally, friendship stays the same. So. Those are new gachas. I've given you guys a little bit of changes to your list to reflect it. If we wanted to, we can though just do a straight list right here. So I'll leave that up to you guys in the future if you want. We can, when we get Phantom, we can talk about it, and if you guys want, we can just have a straight list so we don't have like 4 different lists to flip between every time.
I understand.
Yep, that's up to you guys. So we'll talk about that outside of session. Other things to go over before we do. HSL, thank you for the plus 1K to the players. Very much appreciated. Everyone, go ahead and give yourself more allowance.
Ooh, more money.
And speaking about stuff that people can be able to do for the...
Thank you for the muns.
Yeah, thank you for the muns. Speaking of things that people can be able to do for the players when it comes to points and anything else like that, I've updated the rules for stuff like I haven't really done any updating for like the points yet, because we kind of like, I think that it's balanced pretty fairly, but I've kind of just made it a little bit clearer there, so that way people now know that the points are there if you didn't already know about it. But donations, I've made it a little bit more clear now that all players will get inspiration when donating. You can donate to give inspiration to allies or enemies, or give in-game money, and in-game money is basically for every $1 is 100 Pokebucks to every player. Not much change to that, but I will say for the subs, I kind of felt like it was like because of how the donations worked versus how the subs worked, that the way that tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 was like 1, 3, and 5 didn't really fit to what the donations were. So from now on, giving a tier 1 sub gives every player 2 inspiration, giving a tier 2 sub gives every player 5 inspiration, and a tier 3 gives 15 inspiration to all players. So that is going to be a update to the ruling of that kind of stuff. It's not going to probably happen much with us, but I figured I'd let you all know just in case. Now,
juicy.
What's up?
Very juicy.
What's up?
I'm saying that kind of update on the inspiration thingy with the donations and the subscription. That's it, subscription. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Took me a second. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I
Yeah.
need to go and fix this. How do I fix this? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna be scared of it one way or another. Let's just make it like a double fear.
Numbers.
Numbers scare me. Finally going
Yeah, they
through.
do.
Finally going through what the players have gotten from the training. We have Ricardo now has Aura Punch, attack plus 55. When used, this move's type becomes one of the trainer's type masteries for the remainder of the battle. Flaming Aura become immune to steel types, fighting auras become to dark type, and Majestic gives the immunity to dragon types. So Aura Punch can be pretty freaking powerful. And I'll say this to you, just so that you know, Bryce, or actually I guess for characters, Brianna, Aura Punch is going to be added to your list of stuff that you can teach people. This is effectively a move that you learned alongside Ricardo, or more like Ricardo taught you how they learned it. So you can be able to possibly teach it to other Pokemon, or be able to figure out a way to change it to suit other Pokemon.
Nice.
Marigold gains Silk and Flame, range plus 40. Roll a d10 on a 3. The target is burned. On an 8, the target has disadvantage on its next attack. I've also decided to make it so that Sunny Day, because there are, I had said that it would power them up rather than giving a straight damage increase. It'll instead make it so that Silk and Flame will gain an increased chance to burn their target.
Very cool.
The Dano gained Fire Fang, attack plus 50. Roll a d10. If 7 or 8, the target is burned. I think I actually have to lower that attack a little bit, but we will figure that out if I need to or not afterwards. Regardless, you also have Jaws of Life, so that means you can basically double attack with that, so there you go. And then finally, we have Blazing Tongue. Attack plus 40, roll a d10. If a 1, the target is flinched, and if a 10, the target is burned. So
It's Fire Blep.
I gave it kind of like Fire Blep. I was going to call it Fire Lick, but, you know, Fire Blep works as well.
It blips, they die. Simple.
Yeah.
That is very fair. I also will make note that you guys might see this right here. I actually found it literally right before game. Person by the name of KK like made a bunch of assets and like a few years ago apparently, and had said they were apparently free to use. So like if you're running your own Pokemon game or running your own board game or something, you should go give them a look, because they made a lot of stuff. They made a lot of stuff. It's fucking crazy if I'm gonna be real.
It looks really nice.
Looks so cool. I wish I had that kind of talent.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Without further ado, last time on Pokemon Chaordic, we had a little interesting thing happen with Bryce. Bryce kind of had a Tandem Mouse situation happen. And now there's two of them. There is now Bryce and Brianna. So yeah. The party kind of had the shenanigans of that happen. Kind of came to terms with the fact that Bryce and Brianna now are two different people. That being said, it's definitely going to be growing pains both for Bryce and Brianna and for the rest of the party as they kind of get used to the fact that there are now twins in the team. But outside of that, was mostly a day of just relaxing, kind of like training. For the most part, the day has gone by, and you all have been spending time training your Pokemon. I will say that Olive would find herself pretty exhausted and just go and rest right away. So I'm just gonna put her over here with her stuff. The remainder of you, you had been training throughout most of the day. So it's getting on to nighttime. Your time in the valley is probably drawing to a close soon. But, as you all had been training, Brianna. Now, Ronan, you're controlling Bryce today, but we do need to go into,
Yeah, I had forgotten that was happening. So.
I won't lie. I forgot it as well until I looked over here. But that's fine.
I had already made my selection though, which sucks.
Well, no, that's fine, because what's gonna happen is you've been kind of, so Brianna has been the one thing for me to let people know is just a little reminder from like last session, as a part to having split up their character and being able to still control them. At the start of every session, denoted by the color of Ronan's area. This time it is orange. He will be like choosing which character he'll be kind of like properly controlling. And Brianna will not be properly controlled by him currently, but Brianna has been kind of just listening in, or well, has been kind of just taking time to kind of like think for themselves. I want to ask you, how much are you paying attention to what Marl is doing in this time?
Probably not a lot. I mean, there's a lot that Bryce is having to. I'm sorry, Brianna. Let's fix that.
Yeah, that's gonna. Well, the thing is, you're gonna need to do that for every single state.
No, I can do that later.
Yeah.
But I know, Bree's just she's got a lot on her mind, and just can't stop thinking about everything. Just kind of lost in her thoughts.
Well, that's very fair. Cyan, just I'll say like for both Cyan and for the rest of the players, orange is denoted to Bryce and Bryce's Pokemon. Yellow is denoted to Brianna and all of Brianna's Pokemon. Unless this color for you right now is orange, in which case this is yellow for the rest of us.
No, what I'm saying is the color Ronan is right now, I thought that was red.
I was originally red, so I guess that works.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is yellow. I can see that.
Gotcha.
Orange is tough.
It's always funny to see, like, to hear just how much of a different world you live in.
You do be weird, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is very fair. God, if I wasn't able to see purple, I would lose my mind.
I mean, you can see purple.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be the purple everybody else sees.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if that isn't the same purple everyone else sees?
Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Yeah. Like I always said, it's just, think of it just like wearing sunglasses forever in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Just become a butterfly and like see extra color spectrum. Like, yeah, that's purple. It looks like a fucking rainbow.
Oh, you know what? Talking about
shrink.
color spectrums makes me remember. I'll also go into. I'll go into that the following day, but there's something else that I made. But
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
so Brianna eventually, as the day kind of draws to a close, you and Marl are kind of like gathered by Hoopa to be sent back. I would like to ask the party, is there anything you want to do today? Is there anything you want to do today before the day draws to a close? More like.
I'd say
Oh.
battle, but technically, didn't we just do that?
I mean, hey, if you want to battle
Well,
someone.
Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in it. Long as they consent. Or who knows, maybe we can just do a three-way.
True. Good if you want.
Hey, you did pretty
Yeah,
good
okay.
out there.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I'm exhausted.
And,
That's the most I've trained in a long while. I mean, myself.
well,
Yeah.
everyone's got to start somewhere. I wasn't much different back in the day. But, if you're feeling up for it, would you like a little spar?
Huh. I knew this day would come.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure. Here's a simple sparring match.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a full-out battle. Just show the fruits of our training, you know?
Yeah, of course. See how far we've gotten. That's the last time we fought, back at school, I think.
Yeah, that feels like forever ago.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, any ground rules for this battle? How many?
Let's keep it light.
Sparring match, I mean.
One Pokemon. 1v1.
Okay, one. Simple.
All of in the far distance. Don't let me use a Pikachu.
I think instead, if he doesn't use a Pikachu, she'd be more fit. No, I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu, I choose you. No.
Well, I will say that at least for your Pokemon, as far as they're concerned, Ricardo and the Dano are not going to be available.
Yeah, of course. They're
That's fine.
busy resting after the training.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll see that Ricardo seems to be kind of like working with like the Black Charizard actually, and like kind of like taking some pointers from them, while Dano is playing with some nearby Charmander, and Long's just asleep. Long's like asleep on one of the arms. Specifically one of the arms.
I mean, that tracks.
It's their favorite arm.
They change their favorite arm daily.
Wait, where's...
Now what's gonna happen is one of you is gonna probably choose like a really weak Pokemon as like your like, you know, this is just gonna be a spar, and the other one's gonna be like, here's my ace. Oh.
I mean,
You know that?
on the bright side, it can't be Ricardo, who is the absolute tank.
On the downside, Doyle's still an absolute tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tend to
I mean-
focus on defense before offense, and even then, I get some pretty powerful moves on my Pokemon.
Everyone
I
do.
kind of do the opposites, really.
I like how that works. One of you is more defensive, the other one's more offensive. Also, I'll point out to let you guys know, as they're getting this set up, the results of your Valley Shadow have been doled out. You can give one Pokemon a rank up, and you can also give one increase. You can take one increase of affinity with NPC of your choice. Within limits.
Both?
Yes. It was a level 2 shadow. So that meant I have to give you 2 rewards, effectively. Or something of a considerable reward.
I see.
Gotcha. I think I know who to give it to for both.
That's very fair. I will look out for them later. If I'm, it sounds like I'm exerting. I'm sorry. I'm just stretching. My posture is being
I
fixed
getcha.
from this new computer. No more bending over my desk for me. Ah! I guess in the
So,
side, I don't have to use care package. What's up?
oh, I was gonna say, what say you? Do you want to go, strong Pokemon or not a strong Pokemon?
I was gonna go for something medium, but yeah, well, let's go for the weaker ones, for the funnies.
All right.
Yeah, just barring.
Yeah. Don't need to start dodging blades from Doyle.
Actually, I do have some
That-
Pokemon that I haven't used ever.
Yeah. Like Cyndaquil.
Yeah, that's the one I'm sending out right now.
Ooh.
That's gonna be quite interesting.
Cyndaquil. Meanwhile, yes, fight!
Well, I can't actually understand it because I don't have that on Bryce anymore.
Can you not? You could never actually understand them. Never mind.
Who could understand them? I don't know.
Rousey,
The
you could
Monster
never
Heat, I
understand
thought-
Rousey because it's an electric water.
I have electric. I'm talking about Cyndaquil.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because you weren't looking. I was bouncing Rousey up and down when I said fight, yes.
Oh, I thought you were doing Toph.
Nah. I forgot their name is Toph.
Yeah. She blind.
That is very fair.
Yeah, you could say that's tough luck.
Damn. Tough lucked. Damn. Okay. Well, I would like the 2 of you to roll your speed.
Alrighty.
There's a ball over
Where's my
here.
Pokemon
Or
dice?
dice. I mean,
You can just
There we are.
do them. Well, yeah. You actually have your own over there, so let's see.
yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna be a +2, I think.
Yep.
17.
What'd you roll?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you go first. I rolled a 4.
Where's your Pokemon dice?
Right here.
Ah, you
He
have too
probably rolled
many
it at the
dice.
table.
I see.
There's a lot of dice there, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just have the dice at the arena? Since
could.
there's
Yeah,
2 dice here
well-
already.
Yeah.
I even moved the Pokemon box over here for battle reasons.
Eh. And then it's over here.
Let's just go ahead and put these back to where they belong. Also, huzzah, I don't need to do any work.
Yeah. No work. Fun times.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can just be the commentators.
Yeah.
And there goes Rousey with the steel chair.
Oh no.
There goes Rousey with the knife.
So it's full speed?
No, half speed.
Half speed. So is that a 1 or a 2?
1.
Okay,
It's-
so
it's not half
5.
speed. Sorry. It's the plus. It's so for every 2, it's a +1.
Okay. And
Okay, so Toph
Yeah.
goes first.
Tough time. Robin will tell Toph to go for a tackle attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
and do a roll.
Rolling for the tackle. It was being a bit fucky-wucky there. Was lag.
Okay, I'll let you roll again.
Okay.
I let
Hopefully
people do
no
it all
lag
the
this
time. It's only fair if I let you
Okay.
do it when I let other people do it also.
That's a 14
On the die.
plus, attack.
yeah, you hit. Unless no, I have to use that as an action. Never mind.
So,
Okay.
as you call out for Toph to do a tackle, Toph seems to take a second. And as Rousey's like jumping up and down, Toph goes like a missile straight at them and smacks them straight in the gut. Rousey getting sent back a little bit for 35 points of normal damage. I believe that is neutral for you. Yes, it is.
So 35. Is it 45?
80 minus 35? I think so.
Am I 35? No, it wouldn't be 45.
Oh, and
Me? Yeah, it would be 45. I think you're wrong
Am
number.
I the new calculator?
No, I heard 25 originally is the main thing.
ah,
Oh, okay. So, just input in the calculator. Got it.
Yeah.
well, let's misinput more. I wasn't enunciating my words.
Words are hard.
But as Toph lands a hit in Rousey, though Toph can't see it, still smiling. Yes, yes, yes. None of you can hear that.
Can I
I
not?
have no idea.
Nope. You have fighting and Do you have electric?
Yeah.
Which ones did you have? Let's say translator, because I think we... Oh, right now it says that you can't be able to hear fire anymore, and Brianna can't be able to hear fighting anymore. Yep. You don't have to take them out. You don't have to take them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I appreciate it, but it's all good. I had thought that I
just trying to help.
It's all good. No worries. So yeah, you can hear that. You can hear them go fight, fight, fight. Yes, yes, yes. Damage, hurt, pain. Let's go.
That's a good hit. Let's return the favor with a thunder punch.
Winding up the fist. Let's see if you get hit with the leg. Never mind.
Oh, fuck.
That might be a
So the
problem.
baby's dead.
Oh. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
pretty
baby's dead
sure.
regardless.
Yeah. Rousey goes forward. Toph, not really sure what's going on right now. Not able to, like, kind of like Toph, the innocent little babu that it is, just gets out a single. Why? As wow, it's just doing dang. Go on your back. There you go.
This is very much.
Do you remember when Bryce first met Rousey? Bryce nat 20 like a hit and like sent Rousey flying. I just imagine it's the same thing with Toph.
Well, it's different because you stayed up and Toph got knocked out.
Yeah. This is very much a.
No,
so you're
no,
probably wondering how I got here.
I knocked out Rousey with a single nat 20 and
oh,
like
sorry,
sent
right.
Rousey
You
flying.
abused Pokemon. I forgot about that.
Well. That was a good learning experience, I think. It's over.
Yeah.
That's tough.
As before you had gotten there, Rousey goes over, and Rousey reaches over to the little necklace that it carries. Its berry that Bryce pretty much doles out.
Yeah, it has a citrus.
And is feeding Toph. Toph is back up for minimal HP. They give a little handshake. Big nub to the little nub. And a new rivalry is born.
You'll get them next time, Toph.
Cyndaquil.
We look forward to how much you grow.
Maku.
I look forward to see how much your what's the name of your Pokemon?
Wow.
Oh, this is Rousey.
Rousey. Okay. I look forward to see how Rousey grows as well.
That would be the perfect time to use my evolve at will. But I'm not gonna do that.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. Look forward to see how you grow. Just grows.
Ah,
Big.
Didn't mean it like that, but okay.
suddenly grows. That would have been so funny.
Yeah.
See, Rousey is the result of an abnormal getting the abnormal card. And this is before the time of the Delta. So, would Rousey even be able to evolve?
Excellent question.
I guess we'll find out when it
Be
happens.
real cool if you allowed it.
If it happens.
Okay. Well, Robin is just gonna pick up Toph. Okay. Got it out of our system. Oh, hey, Dino.
They come
Should also
back
give you a
over.
name.
Dano looks very exhausted, but
Oh.
very satisfied.
That's a dragon
Mhm.
type, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
What's it say?
As they come over, Ricardo goes over. Ricardo's like, "Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I learned a new move. Oh, you don't want to? Okay. As you're fixated on the dragon, just like, okay, I see. Hey, Makuhita. Hey, Rose. You wanna learn? See my new move? Like, yeah, let's see. Meanwhile, you're just focused hyper in on the Dano as walks up to Robin. What's up, bro?
Yeah!
I love that.
Those
I have no
fight,
idea what they're saying.
those Charizard, those Charmander were totally tubular.
Robin just nods. I see you had fun.
You
Just
just
no idea
hear
what he's saying.
Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I've kind of gotten myself a little bit tired, though. I could really use a rest. Just exhausted, though. Daniel. Just kind of like it goes up and just taps itself on the Pokeball on your belt and yeets itself inside.
Yeah, I understand that. Give Dino a bit of rest.
Right.
Dino is doing their best.
I love that.
Oh yeah, it's very funny.
As the groups kind of like go off, as Ard kind of like goes to like herd away the Charizard. This is around the time that you see the where did I put them?
Where'd you put what?
I don't know where Marl and Brianna went.
In the house.
Oh, right, thank you. This is around the time that the two of them would be like yeeted back to you all. While they were having their little battle, Aeiris, is there anyone you want to talk to, or any Pokemon that you want to talk to? Any of your Pokemon you want to do anything with?
I mean, I was under the assumption that Marl came back earlier and she was gonna go check up on Marl. She did choose to stay back, so I was like, okay, well, should probably go check out on that. But knowing that she only just now appeared, gotta rethink.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
I will say, if they hadn't shown up here, Marl probably would not have said anything, and Brianna, from how it was described, would probably just be continuing to just kind of ruminate on everything.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of thinking. Probably Ord, actually, thinking about it. Because there's something she wanted to ask.
Okay.
Yeah, because she did promise a certain somebody.
Okay. Well, as Art is kind of like gathering the Charizards, the two of you have a chance to converse.
Yep.
He'll glance your way as you float on over.
Ard, do you mind helping me take a look at something?
Depends what it is, but sure.
Okay. Trying to remember the previous town. What was it, previous town?
Violet City.
Evergreen?
Violet City.
Okay, Violet. And Violet, I met, pulls out Yi, this little guy, and he wanted to come here to train, and we did so earlier, but he seems to be not the normal score bunny that's been around.
There have been a few that have been breeding with various Pokemon around. Because of the heightened tourism that's been going on in Violet City recently, a lot of the Pokemon that used to be around have relocated, and Pokemon that are now around are from various regions and all that. This might be a score bunny that has a bit of a unique father or mother. Why?
It's mostly that he seems to really have a predisposition for ranged attack. Actually, I had to double check the sheet. Just to be sure I'm not getting it wrong.
Oh, good.
Yep. He seems to have a predisposition for ranged attacks, actually.
It's not too unheard of. Score Bunny and their evolutions are Pokemon that tend to kick around fire or any kind of ball-like move. Something akin to a soccer ball. But depending on the Pokemon, or, well, depending on them, typically it's a more physical based. Out of curiosity, what do you want me to do about this?
Mostly you mentioned about wanting to come here to train with powerful Pokemon. So I was hoping maybe or maybe before the night, he can spend some time with some of the Charmander, Charmeleon, or Charizard to essentially learn something from them, since they also use mostly ranged as well.
I don't see why not. The Pokemon here seem to have taken a liking to all of the students, and, well, you have a knack for any Pokemon that you have. They just really seem to like you. So, yeah, I don't see why not.
I really appreciate that.
He'll call over. Charlie, make sure none of the Charmeleon bother this one. As one of the various Charizard out there just kind of like give a little like snuff of a little breath through their nose, smoke pooling out before like crying out its name of Char.
Oh, I actually do understand fire types, by the way.
Gotcha. Then you would hear them say, "Got it, boss."
Really appreciate that, Charlie.
Got it, ma'am.
He's just gonna give a thumbs up.
You will go spend some time with them, and you can go ahead and roll me a d20 for ye.
Alrighty. Also, there's something I wanted to ask.
Yeah, what's up?
Because we know like scan the Pokemon with the Pokedex, and it brings up like the stats and whatnot.
Yeah.
Ish. Does it actually show that he has like a hidden type, or that there's something that can't be read?
You actually the Pokedexes, yeah, they can be able to tell that with the types. Especially yours being like a researcher's Pokedex. It shows that there's like a hidden type there. It seems to be a little bit hard to read at the moment.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that because he's also gonna ask Art about that. But first of all, just gonna get rid of that bad juju.
Let's see your roll.
It's
Take a
stopped
second.
rolling for some reason.
Yeah, take a second if you want. I'll let you keep that if
There
you
you go,
want.
14.
Otherwise, if you want to re-roll, I'll let you because it was lagging for you, so I'll let you choose.
It wasn't that it was lagging, it more or less lost tracking.
Okay, gotcha.
But I managed to keep it up in the air while I rolled, so yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 14.
Okay then. You will kind of be spending some time with them, and let's see. Is this the right one? No, it's not.
Can't wait for him to learn firebending.
Let's see. Where is the dice I need? Oh, that's the wrong one. Is this the right one? No, it's not. Where is the right one? There we go. Okay. You can go ahead on sheet. You can go ahead and mark their defense has increased by +1.
Okay. Let me pull it out.
But yeah, as you bring up the unusual typing as well, Ard would say, well, I can't be able to go and figure that kind of stuff out in one day. I know that you all are going to be leaving, but if you want to leave your Pokemon here, I could be able to possibly take a look into things.
That's more or less if to see if, or words, more or less was asking to see if anything has happened like that here recently. Since there's been an upsurge in cases like this, I was wondering if anything has happened like that here as well.
We have a few every now and then. I know that we have one Charmander that it took a while to try and figure it out, but I'm pretty sure they might be Fire Fairy at the moment. We've had another that is a Fire Dark, so sometimes it's not even just with the parents of the Pokemon. Sometimes it's just their DNA, as you know. I think kind of just like looks up for a second. Just kind of happens, from what I understand.
Okay. And nothing like too out of the ordinary has happened here as well besides the poachers coming, right?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. I have one little problem that comes by here every now and then, but other than that, we've been fine.
That problem being which?
Oh, you wouldn't know about them. Basically, a bit of a nosy trainer wants to get a look at my partner over there. Points over to the Black Charizard. Has a real liking of shiny Pokemon, and really wants to get his hands on them. He's been trying to tell me how such a good deal he could give me to, what was it? Purchase my Pokemon.
Yeah, that just sounds like some people. Something's ever changed, it seems.
That's how it is, unfortunately. But, okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right.
Understandable. No.
No, he didn't
mute.
actually mute.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, on the bright side, it just went to ads.
Yeah.
I think his hotkey doesn't work like it used to. He needs to retoggle it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that happens when you get new setup.
Yeah, should probably inform him about that.
Sorry about that. What happened?
Welcome back. So you know the hotkey you used to mute? It doesn't work.
What do you mean?
You weren't muted when you left.
Wait, I wasn't muted?
Yeah.
Nope.
Were you muted on stream?
Oh, stream we don't know because I don't think any of us have it up. But you were still audible for us in Discord.
Oh, I knew that. I muted myself on stream is
okay.
what I said. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I muted
okay.
myself on stream so that way, like, no one would hear as I, like, tried to tell them, like, to chill out just a little bit. Every time that they go and talk loud, I'm like, you guys are arguing a little bit, and they're like, we're never arguing, we're not arguing. I'm like, okay then, just, I can hear you. I tell them all the time, if I'm loud, please let me know, but they never do, and then when I try and tell them, it's just like, well, you're loud all the time, and it's like, what do you want from me? No one tells me.
Yeah,
I
I get
love it.
that.
Yep. Gotta love it. But yeah, Ard will tell you that there's been a few. It kind of just happens. There's not like a general type that they tend to follow. Yep.
Though I don't understand how that is in relationship to the guy that keeps asking to buy the
Oh, sorry,
Charizard here.
the Charizard, right. Sorry. I'm a little bit tired.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to maybe put in a word to maybe some old connections I have into the Rangers, see if they can send some more people to patrol the area?
Oh, no, it's fine. He tries every now and then, but he's a good challenge, at least for my protege.
Well, that's good, but it was mostly also meaning about the poachers in case they also come back. Since this area is a frequent target.
Well, after what they just did. So he kind of like looks at all the Charizard who have there's more than just two here. The moment you talked about the poachers, they all kind of just like stopped, kind of like side-eyed, not looking at you, but looking at Ard's reaction. I think we got that covered. A chorus of like snorts with like the like of pride with like their like smoke and fire coming out of their nostrils.
Oh yeah, they be prepared.
Oh, they want to fight.
I mean, that do be the Charizard on the Charizard Valley.
Yep. But yeah, for the most part, the only trouble that we've really had was young Darius getting himself caught up, but you all stopped that, so you have my thanks.
Oh yeah, if any case, could I get your number in case we have to contact you again for anything?
I'll say this, you actually already have his number.
Okay, gotcha. Then we can redact that.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give you a copy of his tokens, so that way, if you want, you can put it into whatever you have as a phone over there.
Yep. Into the contacts list.
Nice, nice.
Hey, yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
Alright, well, if you all need anything from us, just give us a holler, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'll do.
As he'll get to work on wrangling the Charizards. You see that Marl and Brianna have returned when you return to the group. Their battle has been concluded.
Oh, that was quick. I wasn't waiting for that long.
Rousey got in a good one good punch. Pokemon's pretty
Looks
strong.
at the Sinquil. Looks at Rousey. Yeah, that actually tracks.
Yep.
Why do I feel like this is a common occurrence?
Yep.
I know what I need to buy at the next town, then.
Oh, don't worry. Bryce is well stocked in berries.
Oh no, more just meds.
Oh, I can get you a good prescription for some Tylenol. It helps out.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The two of you talking about headache medicine as you all, unless anyone has anything that they'd want to do, kind of just get rested for the night. What are you doing? You're twirling yourself around. What's going on?
Oh,
Is he
just
muted?
adding. Oh no. Basically, as they're having this talk, Bryce is like gesticulating to Ricardo, recapping Rousey's epic battle.
Gotcha. As you're doing that, you all, I'm assuming there's something else that you want to do before you go and get some rest for the night?
Yeah,
I'm good to get some rest.
pretty good for some rest.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Wasn't Robin supposed to train with his psychic champion during the night?
Yeah. And I'll say that it has been happening.
Okay.
Like you have been going out and like training. However, it's just mostly been getting used to. Like it's just starting out for the most part. Getting like she's kind of like been working on just getting a feel of where your skill level is. You so Robin,
Yeah.
the moment you go, she tells you that you're gonna be taking the night off. Something seems to be off about you. Maybe you're too tired.
Yeah. That's fair. Could be all the working out in the valley.
Robin.
Yes.
That night, you get visited by a certain star-like Pokemon. With a list in front of them, a lot of Bryce's crossed out of that list. Okay, now it's your turn. What do you want? And as you speak out what you want to Jirachi. Huh. You're sure you want this?
Yeah.
Okay. Just know how dangerous this item is. You will understand the moment you have it. And
Robin just nods.
you'll wake up the following day with the item in your inventory.
Oh boy.
He just wished for a gun, y'all. No.
Not just
Honestly,
any
I feel
gun.
like you're more likely to
The
get the
gun.
gun than a Gigantamax band.
Gigantamax is what he gets when he gets more badges.
Yep.
But a new day rises. And with a new day, let's see. I need to do a simple roll. One through a 4, something happens. Okay. You all get up. Your group, for the most part, ready to go.
I see.
As you all are getting ready to head out, you realize that one of you doesn't, with the bikes that you have. That's difficult. Technically, you have one extra player or one extra person here now. It's gonna be harder. Wait a minute. No, Star doesn't use his bike. Brianna gets Star's bike.
That's fair.
Making sure.
Yep, pretty much. So, I would like to ask you all, do you want to stay here?
First of all, I'm getting my kids back.
There you go. That's fair.
That's very important, yeah. Take care of your kids. I will take Toph back in her ball. I think we should leave. We're on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't make plans for leaving, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's very fair. So, are you going to be traveling by bike? Or are you going to be traveling... Well, as you're... we'll figure that out as you're heading out. You say your goodbyes. You're able to catch Ard before you all leave. Like, before he told you that you're welcome to come back, especially if you want to, like, learn and train from him. You're able to see that, Darius, like, the supposed protege of Ard, hard at work with, his Charmander and the various Charmeleon and Charmander in the valley. As you head out from there, you go to the gate. You see Sudowoodo still staring at the Sudowoodo from across the way. They'll become friends. Eventually. Far off in the distance.
Eventually.
Yep. First enemies, then friends.
Want to finish that?
What do you mean? That's just where it ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we then go into another thing that I've developed, because certain people, this one and this one, will not leave me alone about it. So we now have weather in the game.
Yay!
Woohoo.
Sunny weather. No changes are needed. Simple enough. Just the normal weather, for the most part. Rainy weather, though. Decreased chance for fire, rock, ground, and steel-type Pokemon to be out. Increased odds for fishing. Fog, half speed on
Nice.
bikes. So it's going to take you longer to get from point A to point B on bikes. You also have a -2 to hit. Thunderstorm gives disadvantage on bikes. So, not as difficult, but still could have the potential of being a problem. Increased chance for electric type Pokemon to be found, and increased risk while on the road. Harsh winds decrease chance for flying Pokemon to be found and increased risk while on the road. Snow increased chance to find ice Pokemon, increased risk, and flying Pokemon will not be found. Increased chance to find ice Pokemon. Sorry, I'm getting really tired. The energy drink I took earlier is not kicking in. Humid is -2 AC to most Pokemon, -1 to fire, water, and poison types. Steel and rock, though, are unaffected. And Scorching Sun, water and ice types will not be found. Increased risk on the road. I'm going to update this as we go, but this at least gives the players something to play around with.
Yeah.
So, I'm a roll.
I can't
Roll
wait
for
for
weather.
it to snow here.
I mean, we are near the mountains.
Oh, damn.
Harsh winds. Increased risk while on the road.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
So,
That's...
this is
Okay.
also going to be your first time driving with harsh winds. So, I'm going to need every driver to roll me reflex. The ones who don't need to worry are Aeiris. I'm going to say, we're just going to say that Olive auto passes this because she's technically not here. She's
Could I just say we
Follow
just
Alaska.
use gravity on her?
yeah, you can.
They kind of like help stabilize.
Yeah. I'll say that you notice that Milia is hanging on for dear life as if she's gonna die in that thing, and you're just like, okay, now let's.
Yeah,
Let's help
let's
out
keep
Olive.
that stable because there's also a kid on board too.
Yeah, true, true.
Let's see.
Once we depart, I would also say that Robin takes Hattie back in the Pokeball. Let her rest in there.
That's very fair.
Yep.
Foxtail and Quill will have to roll. But Mio, Jay, Marl, and Star will not have to. So, let's see. Quill and Foxtail. Let's do Foxtails first. His reflex. Gotcha. Oh boy. Yep. We're gonna go down the list. Bryce and Brianna, please roll.
What do I roll?
Rolling reflex,
Reflex.
for both of them.
All right.
I'm gonna say that it's gonna be one set roll though.
Oh, just one?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm gonna make it be
So-
one. Sometimes I'm gonna make it be two. That's the challenge of this wish. I'm gonna keep you guessing.
Ooh, nice.
14.
Very well. Very well.
Because I am orange.
Well, that's a roll for both Brianna and Bryce. So Brianna, very well done on it. Bryce, he's able to keep himself. Having a little bit of trouble here and there. Robin, please roll.
Okay, I'm a roll. I will add one inspiration.
One inspiration.
I don't want to break the bike.
That is fair.
There we go. And Gladius inspiration.
What was that?
That was a 6.
Ah, lovely. I thought I saw that.
There we go. I mean, that's 11.
That's like the opposite of a 6.
I got 6 and 9. I'm perfect like that.
Yeah.
Totally.
As
I
you
mean, that's
all
11.
are getting yourself ready, you travel down the road just a little bit before Quill swerves a little bit, not used to the vehicle. And Foxtail also, as a result, has to swerve because she's ahead of him. And I am going to roll real quick.
I've been in a
Oh, no.
situation exactly like this.
We're going to have...
I got messed up.
Foxtail... Willpower... I don't know. Foxtail's willpower, he could succeed, but... Quill, let's see how you do. Quill's keeping her composure, but Quill is able to avoid hitting a tree, but does go off the road a little bit. And because of this, you all are close to the edge of this route. You find yourselves... We're gonna get the party icon. Do 1 second. Where is the party icon? Used to be over there. Oh boy.
I feel like this used to be a lot bigger too.
Yeah.
The combination for a token.
It probably was. One second. I'm looking at the wrong stuff. There we go. I don't have one with just Aeiris on the team. So instead, let's just go ahead and make it everyone.
The whole gang.
Ooh, that's kind of yucky. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that looks horrible.
Doesn't like PNG files or like files with transparent backgrounds. That's fine.
Yeah.
We've got this. We've got this. We just make a card. Then I take that card. I will say I'm probably going to be ending early because I'm actually feeling really tired and it's hard for me to concentrate. But this is a good indicator, as you guys are finding yourself in a nice open area. Effectively, you all are right over here on the edge of the next route. Effectively, you realize you have to take some time. And the harsh winds kind of keep up, so you see that Quill's having a little bit of a hard time because her tools kind of keep on like falling over a little bit. There is some issues here and there. Eventually, Jay will go over and kind of like lend a hand. So that way she has proper... like, as he's kind of holding the bike, she has more, let's say, time on her hand now, since she's not trying to multitask. She's able to get some quick work done on the bike, but let's see just how quick. It's gonna take the day. She notices there's a problem with the bike, so it's gonna take the day to kind of like fix it. You guys can go and leave her here if you so choose. Jay will offer to stay behind and meet up with you guys if you want, but it is up to you.
probably be a good idea to, if we're gonna be here for the day, just kind of like scout around the immediate area for maybe like a clearing to just camp for the night.
Yep. Okay, let me go ahead. I think
Yeah.
you have some skills that might be able to help towards that.
Look for camping spots. I think Robin also has skill for that.
Uh,
What was this one?
alright.
Also, Mom knows.
Okay, yeah, not
Use
this
that.
area.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to.
Nah.
Very fair. I would like... Aeiris, I would like you to go ahead and just give me a facts roll as you kind of fact check yourself of where might be a good place to kind of bunker down for the day.
Okay. So he's
Could-
gonna.
Could Robin and Melia also assist in this? Because Robin has gotten some survival training from Melia.
Yeah, they can be able to give assistance to give Aeiris advantage on the roll.
Alrighty.
Teamwork.
Okay. 6 is the first one.
Let's see.
12 is the next. So that's 15.
With 15,
Nice.
you're able to easily find a nice, suitable clearing. There's no tall grass anywhere that could possibly have a Pokemon jump you. I'll go ahead and say for all three of you, if you want to just simply give me a D6 roll real quick.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright.
Once I find my D6, it's in here. It is not.
2.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
I will roll out my inspiration because I lost my D6 somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Might have been lost in
That's
the
a good
war.
3.
Okay.
Like you go.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
You're able to see that nearby there seems to be a few metapod hanging from a nearby tree. They also seem to be resting for the day as they try and bunker down as best they can on the trees. You are able to see that because of the winds, some Pidgey have to kind of like bunker down on the trees, get some like extra shelter from the winds, and there seems to be some Weedle kind of just ignoring everything. But those are the Pokemon you see in the nearby immediate area.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
We'll are pretty pog, I think.
Yeah. But I would say the meta are pod.
Yeah, that's true. That too.
Bryce is actually kind of wary of the Weedle.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah. Understandable PTSD.
Robin doesn't know much about Weedles.
Yep. And you also can keep your composure as well, at least with this.
Yes. Robin has learned to not freak out about bugs.
Character development.
Yep.
Exactly. So much character development.
Hmm.
Set up a nice camping spots.
Yep.
Still,
Let's see.
I guess it's a good idea to just bring everybody else here then.
Can easily be able to do that.
And then, Thinking Hermes can use gravity on the bike to just help bring it over. That
Yep.
way Quill can also work on it too.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
She definitely thanks you, as you kind of like help set it down nice and gentle, as she gets to work on kind of like fixing the machinery. But as you all are doing so, I'm gonna say that let me go ahead and just change the weather. This is now harsh winds. It is Thursday. It's Thursday in the evening by the time that she's done. Is there anything you all would like to do during this time period?
Robin would like to get in some training with his Pokemon.
Okay.
Specifically, teach them the old ways of combat, the ones we talked about.
That is very fair. I'll say that you can
Yeah.
teach up to... You can only teach one Pokemon currently by yourself.
Gotcha.
But if you want to get some help, it seems like Brianna has been the one to inherit the coach ways.
Yeah.
Would you like to get help, is what I'm asking.
Question about that. Am I able to teach other people's Pokemon of the old ways?
The only one who can be able to help you teach other Pokemon stuff is someone who has coach abilities. You could possibly teach yourself or your Pokemon these things, but a coach a coach or a teacher would have the proper skill set to be able to impart those onto other people. The only other kind of trainer that could be able to do that kind of stuff would be someone like a move tutor or TM tutor, stuff like that.
Hey, I've got Move Tutor.
Oh, cool.
So would you like to do that?
Well, let's see here. Well, yeah, sure, it's gonna cut down on the time, and might as well spread the wisdom
Yeah.
to people I trust who can use it properly.
I'm gonna say to kind of like expedite stuff. Brianna
Yeah.
will be able to help as they're kind of like learning stuff for themselves. That means you could be able to teach 2 Pokemon. We're gonna limit this currently to just your team, so you can be able to pull out your the 2 Pokemon, and you can be able to place them down right over here, right in front of right next to Brianna and Robin.
Gotcha.
As you're gonna be teaching some Pokemon some moves and such. Bryce and Aeiris, is there anything that either of you would like to try and do during this time?
Is it too late to like kind of try and watch Quill work?
No. She's still kind of like getting some stuff done. She's gonna be doing a little bit of maintenance on everyone's bike at this point. Because she hadn't accounted for the winds, so kind of just doing a little bit of calibrations, see if anyone else had problems and just wasn't telling her. I'll say that during this time, just to spread out the group a little bit. Oh, Mina's not there with you all. Quill's doing the job. Jay's nearby helping.
Lifting the stuff.
Mio and Star seem to be having a talk off to one side. Milia is once again playing with Sue. And Marl is Marl's kind of just seems to be doing some of her own work with her Pokemon. And we'll say that Olive is kind of like possibly just talking to her own Pokemon.
Mhm.
But
That's fair.
Mhm.
If
Bryce,
Jay is with.
if you're gonna go over and try and watch, you could definitely do so.
Yeah. Learn a thing or two about like how to work with your hands, essentially.
You could go ahead and give me a. I'm gonna say give me a facts roll for how much you retain of this.
All right.
Tis fair. Okay, first roll. It's a 5. Second roll is a 5. Would it be funny if it's all 5s? Third roll is a 16.
Oh, hey, 16.
3 more rolls. 4. $11. One
What
more?
roll is this now?
One more roll.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna do what CG does.
Mm-hmm.
Just, No, that wasn't good enough. Reset roll. There we go. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Damn,
Worth
magic
it.
reset.
It works.
Sometimes.
It's magic.
Is with an 18 minus 2. So 16 in total. You're able to not.
Wait, -2?
You are. Oh, you're right. I was looking at your old sheet. Sorry, -3. You had an 18, so -3. Gotcha.
That's a 15.
You're still able to keep up at least somewhat. You're definitely not understanding a lot of what she's doing. I'm just gonna say, like, it's kind of going over your head,
Yeah.
all the work she's doing, but you're able to at least keep up with what she's doing rather than just immediately getting lost at all the technical jargon that she's doing.
Yeah.
So you're able to spend some
Like
time with.
I don't know what she's messing with, but I know that she's at least turning something on it.
Yep. She's just doing some slight work. It was mostly hers that you could see that she was seemed to have been paying attention to, and now she's just doing calibrations for every single one of them, as is the custom for your mechanic to do so. And as you are doing that, Aeiris, is there anything that you would like to do during this time?
Yeah, he was gonna go check on Marl.
Gotcha.
Yep.
As you will hover on over tomorrow.
How you doing, Marl?
Oh, hey, Miss Floats.
What?
Miss Floats, you know? You float around a lot. Miss Floats.
I mean, yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Wanted to check up on you to see how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty good. Mostly just working with Pi. Getting to know their moveset. Figuring out what I'm supposed to teach them. You know, trainer stuff.
Okay, so the usual. I did see you yesterday stay back with Biana in Hoopa's dimension.
Yeah.
Or Wally. In the Hoopa dimension. Uh, was everything okay?
Yeah, everything was fine. Why?
I mean, Biana was having an existential crisis, so I was wondering if you just stayed to just, I don't know, look or ask around, or to help Brianna. So I was just wondering.
I was mostly there just to make sure she didn't go and freak out. Figured at least someone should stick behind for her. Worst case scenario,
that's
if
good.
it looked like she was gonna start freaking out, I'd just make her go to sleep.
You actually can do that?
Yeah. My abilities as a psychic is more of showing people images and stuff, but I could also maybe like play around with their auditory senses and such. So it kind of just makes people go and get some sleep. Sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that maybe it would be good for Bryce, but I feel like he's the type to resist it. And at least in the files I've read up about Robin, he might need it, seeing as he's an insomniac.
I could try to, I guess. That said, probably won't mess with Robin.
Yeah, usually it's always better to ask for permission.
No, that's not the reason.
Is there something else?
Well, he's stronger than me.
Actually, yeah, that would make sense. He'd be able to resist it easier.
She says that to you without really looking at you. Kind of just still kind of sitting on the ground, working with the pedo.
Yeah. Yeah, there was also the thing I was wondering about. Because I'm not too sure, at least with what I've read and what I've heard of this group. You didn't talk to Arceus, did you?
A little.
Did you make a contract with him?
No. I've heard about what happens.
Are you telling me the truth? Are you saying that the truth, or are you just saying that for saying that?
I mean, what, are you gonna be able to... Are you a truth detector?
No, more or less that. I'm just keeping track of everybody here, so it's something I feel like I'd have to write down if so.
Well, I can tell you that I did not make a contract with with this Pokemon, or, well, as they kept on calling them, thing, Arceus.
Yeah, they keep just calling him a construct.
I don't really understand it too much, but it kind of flew over my head. I was mostly just asking what the others have been doing this entire time.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know. I was worried you'd end up going into a contract.
I have enough problems as is to worry or consider even doing something like that at the moment. It's not exactly easy, you know. Actually, you probably would know of, like, making friends with, these abilities. So...
Yeah, that's why I was mostly a loner.
From what I understand, most of us typically turn out to be loners. It's kind of nice to see that some of us are able to go and make friends.
It is.
But
it also isn't too late for you too. You can still make like a lot of friends on this journey that you're about to embark on.
I'm probably gonna make some friends here and there. But I was also kind of I just wanted to check on Guy and Gal. So he just showed me what they were up to. They were going camping. They're already
That's nice.
nearby the city. They've been kind of like going pretty gung ho about getting there as soon as they could.
Yeah, I actually don't have that much information on that other guy.
Hmm?
What was his name? Cherry? There's something else. No.
Hmm?
Blueberry? The guy that guy and gal are with. Trying to remember his name.
Do you mean Fig?
Oh yeah, him. He did seem that he was very active, so it does track.
I don't really understand him too much. He's just one of those kind of people that don't really like try to actively what's the word? Interact with. But he seemed nice enough. He was welcoming to them.
Hmm. That's good. Yeah. I will also mention that if you ever do need help with anything, I'm always here for it.
Well, I appreciate it. Honestly, you have a
As-
bunch of newer Pokemon as well. You want to do some like little bit of research on what they can possibly do?
Sure. And we can bring out my little help or research buddy to help out too.
I will say you can bring out 2 Pokemon. And if they have a move that is question marked, then they will get some progress. You'll get some progress in learning about that, and if you don't, you will get some progress in potentially learning about what they might learn next, as you're kind of like going over that stuff with Marl, using your own experience and her kind of talent for understanding her Pokemon a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, there's reasons. I was wondering where he was.
He was working on the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Just gonna bring out
this one is not there.
Izan Zanyi.
Gotcha. As you get Yi out, as you get Reasons out, you're gonna be spending some time for the night just getting to understand these 2 Pokemon a little bit. As that's happening, Robin and Brianna are going to be doing some work with Dano, otherwise known as the Tara, and Rogue, as they teach them some ways of adapting their moves. And then meanwhile, over with Bryce, you spend some time kind of learning about the proper maintenance. Eventually, Quill will give you a basic understanding of it, but you will definitely need to have repeated lessons with her for it to properly stick. But
Hell yeah.
we're gonna make this an early end to session because I am really tired. I don't know if it's been noticed, but like my focus is dropping really fast, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine,
no.
man.
It's
No, that's
understandable.
fine.
Yeah, I am. When I
I
get
know how you feel.
yeah, like people that watch my streams will know that when I get tired, it kind of just like slowly deteriorates, especially on stream. Like off stream, I can be able to just power through it. On stream, once I'm tired, it's just basically like there's the countdown for how long the stream's going.
Mm.
But yeah, we got some little things happening. You got out of the valley, one of the shortest times you ever spent in an area. Good job.
Yeah.
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 We did say we were gonna leave, so
Yep.
gotta make sure we do.
And we'll get to next town next session.
Yep. But also, thank you for session.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank you for
yes.
session.
Hope you guys had fun, and hope everyone enjoyed. That is gonna be it from us for today. We will see you all probably next week. And next week it will be just to let people know. Just in case you don't already know, I believe next week is for many countries when daylights has happened. Game will still happen at 9 p.m. EST still, so the game time technically doesn't change, even though it will say that game would happen around 10. So just to let y'all know about that, just since I'm remembering it. I don't know how I'm remembering it as I'm getting more and more tired in EP. But hope everyone has a good rest of the day, good rest of the night, whichever one works for you. And we will see you all next time. Bye bye for now, Lavendeers.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Later.
I am so tired.